What is up, everyone? Happy Power Hour. Sorry, I don't have Steve's video. I need to get that. Hope everyone's having a good day. Give me a second here. I'm getting some things in order. All right. No OG Wooga for me. Doesn't look like because premium. Well, um, this is what I've got. I've got my eWooga on. It looks like this. Actually, hold on. I've got a TLC trade on in this account that I've been letting cook, which is 2 contracts left. Then my eWooga, which I just did a 4 lotter. So it's sitting right here. So no, I'd be overlapping strikes. So I'm just gonna ride with my eWooga and my final TLC trade I've got on this account. My actual TLC account, I just booked 60% and out. So for that one, I did an AM number one, hit 20%, then got stopped on the down moves. Um, Ended up being a positive trade. I got 40 cents for the puts, plus 5.75 on that. And then jumped in a lunchtime number one when I started seeing, let's see here. I started seeing consolidation right in here. And so book 20, 40, 60 and out. So no TLC trades on at the moment. So I'll probably just go with the two I've done, plus 2,545 on my 2 TLC trades. No one DTE because VIX was down. So for me, it's just my eWooga and a TLC Iron Condor that I have on in this account. Just two contracts left. I booked 40% and then I've been letting these two cook because you can see it's pretty wide. I did get beat up really bad today, day trading. It's been a struggle. Those day trading strategies for me when I've been leading them in November. It's been no bueno. So price action has been pretty muted lately over the last couple hours. Really wanted to put on an OG Wooga. It's just didn't have the premium for it. So, and I mean, I could have closed this out, this trade here, this Iron Condor, and would have freed up some strikes. And I probably would have put one on, but I'm like, do I put on a whole brand new OG Wooga or do I just let this continue to cook? I'm just like, well, I don't really feel I need to put on the risk here. Just keep booking profits on this. I mean, it's only got a couple $100 left in it. $59.87 would be pretty dead center for my early Wooga. Chess Master, I'll give you one guess where everything will be located. Just one though. Just one guess. I'm not sure what you mean by Thanksgiving strategies though. Yeah, everything's right in Steve's trade plans. I mean, there's no trade. The stock market's closed on Thanksgiving, so there's no strategies on Thanksgiving that I know of. Man, Meta today. I'll show you my. It just I was a little stubborn. I think on Meta today. Meta had this big volume bar, and I got in right here as it pulled back, and then it just lost it. And I was like, my initial line in the sand was here, and I actually opened a new position down here, and then it became the Friday's high. And so when it crossed through that, I ended up getting out, but it was brutal. Then it bounced, and now it's just rolled back over. So the early Wooga needs a little bit of a bounce. It's currently up 15%. These are the days I like to have two Woogas on, though, man. You've got these. It's been in a pretty tight range. I had this one little nasty down move. It bounced right back, as it usually does. Just need it to hold up here a little bit. That Ewooga needs it to stay up. I mean, the Dow's been up close to 400 points most of the day. I guess it came down a little bit. See, we got some pre-market news tomorrow. Actually, oh no, it's not pre-market. My bad. Pre-market's Wednesday. We've got home price sales, consumer confident, new home sales. That really doesn't move the market though. I've never really ever worried about that. Nvidia, just looking at some stocks down again after earnings. Need you to stay up there, S&P. Don't be going down much further. My EWOOG is going to be hurting. Still doing okay here, but I'm glad to be booking some green on my two TLC trades today. That's for sure. And this is not a nice bar here either. A big move pre-market. I'm not sure what really was driving everything, but man, Dow was up about 400 before the bell had even rung. Ewuga's right inside the break even. Everybody saw that big Chiefs win yesterday. Sure, Steve had a good time. I've not heard from him, so hopefully he lived through the trip. Him and his buddies. I know a lot of those guys. All right, that's enough down movement, S&P. The EWUGA needs to stay up. What else? Anybody else profitable today on anything? Probably not the day trading this morning. Man, that's tough. About break even. Yeah. Yeah, this is when I like having a second Wooga on, similar to my TLC stuff, where you can overlap them, but wouldn't take much of a push up here to probably get rid of. I got a order to close half at 50%. I may adjust that too. Just kind of depends on what the price action does. But yeah, I've been out hunting a lot in November, which is what I do every November. So I mean, it's nothing abnormal, but I spend a lot of time sitting in a tree stand, just thinking. And there was, I think a lot about how do you got to kind of evolve when you're, the strategies you're trading. It's like, it seems like in November and not just November, but a lot of other times, there's a lot of times where you get stopped on the TLC, you know, trailing stop, and then it bounces right back, or it, you know, goes against you, stops you out, and then gets back to where you need it. And so I haven't quite put my finger on, what maybe to do to avoid those types of things, but definitely could be something that, and evolving with TLC, delta neutral trades might be something to continue to monitor and see if I can figure out ways to prevent that from happening. All right. Well, I held on there, getting another little bit of a bounce, but I'm going to need more if I'm going to hit profit target here. Yeah, I've thought about 100% credit of the stop. I mean, then you have bigger losses when you do get stopped. It would definitely be something that I would want to, paper trade for a bit because, I paper traded 2.5 months of 75% trailing stop. And now I've been, well, December 11th would be one full year of trading TLC like I've been doing it with live money. So, but yeah, you could kind of adjust the stops. But again, I would like to see what losses would be on full stops with like different type of stop. Maybe you just scale down in your size and you make your stop be a little bit bigger. Could be something. And S&P really having troubles. Not liking the price action I'm seeing. I had an OG Wugon that was centered. It'd probably be sitting pretty good right now. Hey, if this does start to bounce though, wouldn't take much to hit 50%. Oh, really, Allie? Okay. Mm. Yep. That's December 8th was a Friday. That's when I stopped paper trading and it started on the Monday, the 11th. VIX popping up here a little bit. Same with price. I don't know how much I like that. Here's a little bounce. We appreciate that, Allie. That's the goal. It's just to have being able to collaborate with other people to come up with trade ideas, trade solutions, all that. I mean, it's amazing. Really, I've been with Steve since 2019. I mean, I've known Steve since like two, I don't know, probably 25 years, but actually like helping him grow navigation trading since 2019, and it's really been fun to watch it grow and watch you know members watch the membership grow, which only benefits everyone. Not much price movement. I mean, it wouldn't take a ton for me to hit 50% on it. I mean, the way theta's decayed on I mean, pretty much this entire eWooga has been hanging out to downside break even since I put it on. Yeah, this is where I'd like to see it bounce a little more. Give me two green bars in a row. It just can't get up. Like I said, an OG Wooga probably would be sitting pretty right now. I just couldn't put it on because I would have been overlapping strikes. It's kind of a bummer. Yep. There you go, Moel. Yeah, if I wouldn't have had that TLC trade on in this account, I would have been able to do it. But I was just thinking to myself, well, this is, you know, not much risk here just to let this burn. But it just hasn't been able to get up for my early Wooga. What strikes you on there, Moel? What is that? Probably the 7580s, 8085s. Oh yeah, 8085s. Yep. Yep. I was gonna do that one, but I was overlapping strikes. But it's pretty much been watching paint dry here for last few hours. I mean, if it does bounce, I might just let this cook all the way to the end. You know, if I was in an OG Wooga right now, I'd be just letting her cook. Yeah, I mean, it's been on my to-do list, but it's like I trade the Woogas, and it's always I'd have to get out of them to overlap because of strikes, overlapping strikes. But it is on my to-do list to go through the course and everything. It's been on it for a while though. Yeah, November has just been a hodgepodge of trading for me because I'm gone hunting so much, so it's just really hard to accomplish anything in November for me when it comes to trading. I guess it's hard for me to, add anything new because of the inconsistency of my trading. Doing what I do with hunting, like I mean, you're pretty much the weather is a big part of it. So, it can't just be like I'm going on these days because, a lot of times it's like everything's dependent upon the weather. All right, a little bit of a bounce here, but can it sustain it? That's been the problem. I'd like for it to hang out right around 85. Like that would be good for Moel's Wooga and my Ewooga. We're quite a ways away from booking 50%. It's my 230 is my profit target on that Wooga, and it's at $4. So it's still quite a ways away. It has been a watch paint dry bleed though for this price movement. Amazon, Meta, Apple, green today. Microsoft, Roku, Tesla, Netflix, Nvidia could not get into the green. But that's what you like to see with a TLC trade for your final couple contracts. That bad boy. That's what I kept on instead of putting on a new Wooga or an OG Wooga, I guess. All right, trying to get a little bit of a bounce here, get closer to that 85. Ewuga definitely looking a little better. Still a dollar away though from 50%. VIX coming down. $25 minutes to go. Gotta be getting pretty close to 50%, aren't you, Moel, on that OG Wooga? All right. All right. 32%. Not bad. It's good data to decay here. Still can't get under a dollar. I'm still over a dollar away from my 50%. It's been a struggle for this Ewuga. Yeah, no, I was gonna say that decay does seem a bit slow. I get to the point where I got to decide whether to take it off at 10 minutes to the bell or let it go. I mean, there hasn't been much price movement, but seems like a good one to maybe take to the bell. Problem is with my Ewuga, it wouldn't take much of down move to get back to the break even, and then I don't have any profits. So I think as long as it can stay up above like 59.83, no problems on my TLC trade here. There we go. Getting a little bit of theta decay here. We're at 230. It's currently at 280. Now just sit right here. Yeah, all the jokes I've got, Dark Avenger, are they're not very appropriate. Probably wouldn't be good to put on a live stream. But yeah, it's been a pretty brutal paint dry power hour. Well, I need to figure out. Now it's coming back down. Darn it! I was getting pretty close to 50%. Yeah, I mean, power hour TLC would have. You're right. But again, well, I guess my TLC account, I didn't have any trades on after I booked that 60% out. I think I was just glad to be booking a couple grand off a couple trades. And yeah, it would have been just fine. Now it's getting closer down to the break even again, darn it. About 4 minutes until I usually make a decision on whether to let it go to the bell or get out of it on that Wooga. Nice job, Moel. So now you probably don't care if it pushes up, right? So let's have a bounce up to 59.90 then, or 59.87. Yeah, probably not a bad idea there, Dark Avenger. I was going to give it to the end of this bar here, easily about 250 central. If I see any signs of bouncing, I'll let it go. Back down to the break even. $10 to go. Safe to say my TLC trade here is a no. Whoa, there's a bounce. Whoa. And there we go. Out of half at 50%, just like that on that Ewuga. Holy moly. So I'm glad I let it go a couple more minutes. So I'm gonna let this my final two contracts. Here's what I'm looking at. I don't need anything crazy to happen. She's bouncing around a little bit. I didn't get the MOC. A bit of a bounce here. 5 minutes to go. Come on, stay within range. Nvidia coming down the lows of day. When's Nvidia gonna bounce again? I mean, it has blowout earnings. Stock goes down. Everybody says it's gonna blow up. Yeah, Meta's trying to come back from the dead today. MOC was okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Not much because, but look at this. Man, look at this price range here for the S&P. Yes, that would have been a really good power hour TLC, even with low premium. Ewoog is dead center now with 3 minutes to go. So I doubt anybody got in on Mahomes, huh? This price action? Oh yeah, Meta trying to come back. Chess Masters in the 59.85s. So need to move up to 59.90. Forty-five seconds. Turned out to be a darn good Iwuga. Look at that pin by the Iwuga. Just beautiful. Dark Avenger, you got out too soon. All right, guys. Turned out to be a great day. I'll be back tomorrow morning for day trading strategies. So we'll be looking to get back in the green on those strategies. See everybody tomorrow. Have a good night. Peace.